This is Marcy Anderson with the Fishing Report for Southeast Kentucky. Water temperatures in area lakes and reservoirs are currently in the mid-70s, but can vary by time of day. Elevation at Lake Cumberland has been holding at 715 for most of April and May. This is 8 feet below normal summer pool, but this consistent lake level this spring should have made for good fish spawning. On the Cumberland tailwater, low flows in the morning hours and weekends are making for great conditions for anglers. We're also hearing some good catches of trout and striped bass coming out of the tailwater. On Dale Hollow, bass fishing has been somewhat tough during the day, but fishing at night with spinnerbaits is producing some fish. Anglers targeting sunfish are having some luck fishing in 3 to 15 feet of water using drop shot style worms. The first weekend in June means free fishing days in Kentucky. On June 3rd and 4th, you don't need to have a license or trout stand to fish in Kentucky, but size and creel limits will still apply. There are several kids fishing events being held in the district on June 3rd. For more information, you can go on to fw.ky.gov and search for test drive a fishing license at no cost. The weather is looking good, so it's a great opportunity to get out and get hooked on fishing. There is also a fishing mentor contest underway with a chance to win a fishing kayak plus other great prizes. There's no trick to it, and it's simple to enter. Just take someone fishing who has never purchased a fishing license or hasn't bought a license in the last 3 years. The contest runs through August 31st, and each new person mentored gives you another chance for the prize. For more information and rules, head over to fw.ky.gov and search for 2023 Fishing Mentor Contest. So as always, good luck and good fishing.
This is Jeremy Shiflett with a quick update from the Northwestern District. Rough River Lake is about 16 inches below the new summer pool. Black bass fishing has been decent. Early and late in the day is usually better when it's sunny and hot out. Fish main lake channel bends and rocky banks with a decent drop-off into deeper water. Medium to deep running crankbaits, Carolina and Texas rigged plastics, and spinnerbaits have all been catching fish. Crappie fishing is fair. Target brush and standing timber 15 to 20 feet deep. Hybrid striped bass fishing is good. You can find some fish in the jumps and also catch fish casting swim baits to shallow flats or points, and also trolling bandits or rattle traps down the main lake. There's minimal flow being discharged in the tailwater, so catfish are your likely catch during the summer. No Limb River Lake is right at summer pool. Bass and crappie fishing are decent. Look for bass on steeper rocky banks and near channel swings. Crappie are on structure 15 to 20 feet deep. Both white bass and black bass are in the jumps some. Throw anything flashy and shad colored if you find fish in the jumps. White bass can also be caught casting main lake points with curly tail grubs, and you can still pick up a few fish around Bacon Creek and upstream. Late May and early June is a great time to try to catch a few walleye at Nolin. According to Terry Watts, the trick is to fish low light periods, 10 feet deep, along sloping banks with rocks. Slow trolling a 1 ounce bottom bouncer with a crawler harness, long lining a reef runner, or casting an erie deary tipped with a crawler may just catch a few. Bass fishing is good in the state lakes. Target structure in 4 to 8 feet of water with medium running crankbaits, spinnerbaits, and soft plastics. Crappie can also be caught on structure 8 to 12 feet deep at Lake Malone, Carpenter Lake, New Kingfisher Lake, and many lakes on Peabody WMA. Channel catfish are spawning right now. Both parents aggressively guard eggs and newly hatched fry. If you see a visible ring in shallow water that looks like a tire was recently pulled up from there, that very well could be a path worn down by a protective parent. Bluegill are also spawning. Crickets, mealworms, or redworms under a float will often catch bedded fish. There are several kids fishing events this upcoming weekend, which is also free fishing weekend for everyone. There are events at Panther Creek Park in Davis County for kids and Madisonville City Park in Hopkins County for kids as well. We will post some event details on our Twitter feed this week. Don't forget your sunscreen and water while you're out. Wear your life jacket while on the water. Good luck and stay safe.
This is Caleb Bentley with the Kentucky Stocking Report. This week across the state, we stocked rainbow trout, bluegill, channel catfish, and native walleye. Rainbow trout were stocked in Grayson Lake tailwaters, Martin's Fork Lake tailwater, Elk Springs, Fish Trap Lake tailwaters, Paintsville Lake tailwaters, Buckhorn Lake tailwaters, and War Fork Creek. Bluegill were stocked in William Miles Park, both Anglers Lake and Green Heron Lake, Cherokee Park Lake, Waverly Park Lake, Tom Wallace Park Lake, Lake Montgomery, Prisoners Lake, Southgate Lake, Robert J. Barth Lake, Alexandria Park Lake, Middleton Mills, the Shelter House Lake, Panther Creek Lake, Whitehall Park Lake, Easy Walker Park Lake, Lake Mingo, Southland Church Lake, and Upper Sportsman's Lake. Channel catfish were stocked on Golden Pond in Lane Between the Lakes and Camp Carlson Lake. The native walleye were stocked in the Upper Kentucky River, the Upper Cumberland River, Rock Castle River, and Lower Barren River, and Martin's Fork Lake. Good luck fishing and stay safe.